Funding for Firehouse Kitchen is provided by RW Prime, good times, great steaks, located at Resorts World, New York City. Best Market, your neighborhood's first choice. Riverhead Bay Motors, specializing in Subaru and Volkswagen. Murph's famous Bloody Mary mix. One sip, one believer, party with the Murph. Shallon Self-Defense Center, classes for men, women, and children. Kick with the best. Fire News, serving heroes since 1973. Gentle Dental, located in Eastport, New York. Renee Dumang, fine jewelry located in East Islip, New York. DeCarlo Food Service, servicing the food industry since 1963, located in Farmingville, New York. FirefightersFashions.com, the swag of firefighters apparel.
Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and today we are at Westpoint. Over my shoulder, we got my favorite general here, General Patton. We are cooking with the Westpoint Fire Department. So let's get ready for this episode of Firehouse Kitchen. All right, we are here at Westpoint again. I love it here. All right, when I found out I was going to be filming here, I said we got to do 2 shows there. And speaking to Teresa, she said we got this guy Matthew Stack who's got this smoker that you've got to cook with, and that's what we're doing today. We're gonna cook. What are we cooking, Matt? This is Matthew Stack. Go ahead, Firefighter.
What we have here is a Boston butt, which is the pork shoulder. The Boston butt is the upper half of the pig shoulder. The lower half is called a picnic. So when you hear the term Boston butt, it has nothing to do with Boston or anything to do with Massachusetts.
But it has to do with the butt.
It's an industry term.
Okay, so we're eating butt today. That's what's going on.
And when you throw the term butt out there, it is the shoulder, not the ham, which is the butt of the pig.
Okay, so it's the shoulder of the pig. There's nothing to do with the rear of the pig.
Right.
All right, very nice. Okay, so we're eating the Boston butt. I love it. This is a first on Firehouse Kitchen. All right, go for it. So now we're smoking. How long does this bad boy take to smoke?
We do about 1.5 hours per pound, so this is 8.5 pounds.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put a nice dry rub on it, and then we're going to inject it with some of my homemade rubs and injections.
Very nice. Now this isn't what we're going to be eating today.
No, this would take way too long. This is going to take about 10 hours to cook. What we have out there now is some chicken wings.
Okay.
And we also have the stuffed tenderloin with
so that's
smoked sausage in it.
That's cooking right now.
That's cooking right now. And
we'll show the prep of it because it takes hours to smoke something, and it's just, and we actually took some of it, we put it in the oven, just stuff that we had cooked already, and the kitchen right now smells unbelievable.
Like a fire.
It smells like a fire. That's what we love.
Better than that.
All right. Okay, so how are we going to prep this bad boy?
All right, so first we're going to inject it because you don't want to get the rub on it and then get an injection all over it. It makes a mess.
All right.
So the injection is made of some apple juice, apple cider vinegar, and salt, pepper, garlic, and then some of the pork rub that we put in here. Stir it all around, cook it up, and then
Good.
there it is right there. So we put it on, big needle here. This is the shoulder.
Very good.
You want
That's
to do
some needle. It's like Star Wars when that robot comes floating in. Yeah, that was the best graphics they could have used. They have this robot carrying a little hypodermic needle.
You want to get all parts of it. You want to get in the center.
That is awesome. Very cool. We are injecting the pig. Doctor?
I'll take that back from you.
Yeah, very good. Scrubs. Good.
All right, next thing you want to do is you want to take some of the olive oil.
All right.
And we want to rub it on here lightly. We don't want to make this an Italian thing. We just want to
Just a little
slightly
bit of
coat
rub.
it.
All right.
Just a little bit. That's more than
Just injected.
There you go.
Now I will rub the shoulder.
Right.
All right.
Get all the sides. And I'll
All
flip
the
it over.
sides.
More than enough.
Oh, that more than enough. All right. Got some.
And what this does is it's almost like glue, and
Okay.
it takes the pork rub and it makes it stick to it.
Okay.
And when it smokes, it will create a hard, crusty layer called bark. It's an industry term for smoking beef.
So we get some bark on the butt.
Bark on the butt.
I love it. I'm
Hard
a
brown stuff on
Boston
the
butt. The shoulder of the pig. I love it. Okay.
So flip it back over. The meat will go in like this. This is the fat cap. You always want the meat going in with the fat cap up. So as it renders down, all the moisture and the fat goes through the meat. Keeps the meat nice and moist.
Very nice.
We have it the other way around. It just drips and you just wasted a good piece of meat.
Okay. So now we got,
Sprinkle it.
sprinkle with a little love, a little rub. Now I'm really gonna rub it into that shoulder. Do we rub it in or just sprinkle it? That's it.
You can rub it in and then we'll re-sprinkle it again. You want to make sure.
I don't want to. If I don't have to rub it.
No, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Very nice.
So go ahead and give that a light
Give
rub.
it a little rub.
Give it a light rub.
That's a good little. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
All right.
Flip it back over. Get the
Very
side.
good.
We're almost done. Flip it on the side. You gotta make sure all the sides get like this. And that's it.
Now, I would have a real hard time working here at Westpoint, okay, because of the beauty. This place is absolutely gorgeous. The views of the mountains you'll see, you saw in the B-roll and stuff of Westpoint. But I would have lunch at Trophy Point every day. Trophy Point is actually this part of West Point where they used to fire guns out onto the sides of the mountains over like this bay and on the Hudson River. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Do you guys eat out of the firehouse a lot or around the base?
We do eat out, but we sometimes we don't go to Trophy Point because that's a very tourist spot. So we go down to South Dock or North Dock.
Okay.
So we don't smoke meat, but we do barbecue, grilled burgers, or hot dogs.
Yeah, I guess you can't eat where there's a lot of tourists because they'll be like, oh, there's a fireman again. Look, they're eating. There's a West Point fireman again. Hey, we have to eat too. That's this is just because it revolves around the kitchen. We work as firemen. All right, so we're gonna go to safety tip right now, and we'll go outside. We're gonna throw this in the smoker, and when we come back, we'll be outside and we'll start smoking some chicken and some
chicken and stuffed pork tenderloin with sausage in it.
stuffed pork tenderloin and some sausage in it. All right, we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's safety tip is for the smoke detector. It is the acronym BLT. Battery, lint, and test. Twice a year at daylight savings time, change your batteries. L is for the lint. Blow that smoke detector out, make sure there's no lint or debris in there to block the smoke from getting into it. And test. Test that smoke detector, because if it doesn't work, it's not gonna save your life. I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's safety tip is BLT. Battery, lint, test. And these tips save lives.
Hi, I'm Chef Joe Simonero with Taste This Television, here to talk to you about Accelerator Hand Dryer. Keeping up with hygiene, washing my hands, and making sure that there's no transfer of bacteria is important for me and Taste This TV, which is why I rely on a machine like Accelerator to dry my hands. It's efficient, it's strong, and it's powerful, and it only uses up electricity and energy when you put your hands under and take them away. So for drying my hands in the kitchen, I rely on the Accelerator to handle all of those needs. For more information, log on to the website at the bottom of the screen.
All right, I'm ready for surgery. We are going to put our patient into the smoker. All right, I just did that for fun. I got my EMS gloves on, I washed them, okay, so I don't get pork all over my hands, so I don't contaminate anything else out here. But, so we're gonna be putting our shoulder, our Boston butt, into the smoker. And I'm looking at this smoker. This is pretty intense, man.
It is.
You need a car to, it's on a trailer. You need a car to drive this bad boy around. Now, do you keep this in your backyard? And
No, we keep it here at the station.
Okay.
We use it at least once, twice a week sometimes.
Oh, really?
Sometimes we go a couple months without it, but we try to use it pretty regularly.
Do guys fight who can take it to their home for barbecue or anything like that?
No, nobody else touches it but me.
Nobody else touches it.
That's
with
it.
you. You are the smoker. Stack is the #1 smoker. All right. Now, and you got this for like a crazy, you got this on like Craigslist, right?
Yeah, I found it on Craigslist up in Schenectady for $600. So another fireman here, me and Austin McCarty, we jumped in a car and ran up there and we pretty much stole it from the guy.
Wow, unbelievable. And this is a water. What is it exactly? It's a
This
water
is
tank?
it is an old water tank.
Okay.
It's a reverse flow offset smoker. So you have the firebox to the left. The heat actually comes up. There's a solid steel plate under here. The heat and smoke goes all the way to the other end. It comes up across the meat, whatever you're cooking, and up and out. What the design of this is, it heats the 1/2-inch solid steel plate, and it evenly radiates the heat to all the meat.
I'm learning a lot about smoking right now. All right, so we got the fire over here.
Correct.
Just gonna speak it in layman's terms. It goes, smoke goes through the bottom, comes up this side, smokes all the meat with the heat,
Yep.
and then goes out the top.
Right up the chimney.
Very nice. You can't do this in your house. And we
No.
definitely can't bring this on the apparatus floor to do some smoking inside the firehouse. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. All right, so you want to put this bad boy in?
Yep, so we're gonna put the Boston butt on the smoker, and then we're gonna take some of the wings and the other products we have done off the smoker.
I like it. So let's put this butt in the oven.
Yep, ready?
Yeah, butt in the oven, butt. All right. Yeah, bad hit right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
I can go ahead and place that right there.
All right, I push that right in. All right, so we got the butt in the oven, and what do we have over here?
We have barbecued smoked wings, and we have stuffed sausage, pork tenderloin, smoked.
Stuffed sausage, pork
Tenderloin.
That sounds
It's
amazing.
a pork tenderloin stuffed with a sausage.
So you want me to take these out? I went
That's
from the EMS gloves to the mittens. There we go. Because this is hot. So let me grab the chicken first.
All right, watch the goo.
Watch the goo. We don't want
Watch
to
the
get all
goo.
over the place. I'm gonna put one right here. This looks delicious. This smells amazing. Smells like a job. I don't know if that's what they call fires. A job. We had a job last night. Is that how you guys refer to fires in West Point?
Sometimes, not often. That's a city thing.
That's a city thing. And I know our call number is 1075 for a fire.
So,
I think I'm just gonna sit here and eat this whole thing myself. I'll see you later.
what would you like first?
I think I gotta try this chicken first. I think now this one is, what's the difference? Talk to me about the sauces that we have on here.
What it is a regular chicken wings cut in half to make the drum and the wing part.
Okay.
It's with a chicken rub that I make myself. The chicken rub that I make is black pepper based. It has garlic, onion powder, salt, sugar.
Now Matt puts them in, you know, these other labels on them. These are actually your own mixes, okay?
That's it.
So what is this one again? I'm sorry.
That's the chicken rub, which is it's black pepper based.
Okay.
Has garlic, onion powder, salt, sugar.
So this is different from what we put on the
Correct. That's the pork rub.
And what was in the pork rub?
It's a brown sugar based. Same type of other ancillary ingredients, but brown sugar based, black pepper based.
I like it, very good. I'm gonna buy you some of your own shakers.
Firehouse Kitchen logo on the side would be nice.
Firehouse Kitchen logo. So every time you rub your butt, you can think of Firehouse Kitchen. Is that good?
Sounds
All right, that's good.
appetizing.
Outstanding. All right, cool. All right, so you want me to give these a taste?
Yep, you can start with the wings.
All right, I'm gonna start with the wings. All right, get a little there. Let's get my fingers in there. It's hot.
They might be hot.
They might be hot.
They
You
might
know
be
what?
hot.
I'm a Jamaican fireman. I worked in the city. It doesn't really bother me. You know, it's
Southern
It's
smoked barbecue is different than Jamaican jerk, so you might
a little spicy.
you can be
It's
thrown
got-
for a loop here. They're probably hot.
No. That's delicious. You kidding me? Oh man.
That's the #1 dish in the firehouse that everyone wants. They love my wings.
These are ridiculous. It's sweet.
It is sweet.
It's
There's
sweet.
a lot of sweetness in it.
All right. For America, go over this rub again.
It is black pepper based.
Black pepper
Onion,
based.
salt, garlic, sugar. Smoke it for 2 hours, and then a chicken glaze goes on the top, which is got honey.
This is
maple
absolute-
syrup,
These are amazing.
lot
These
of
are
stuff on it.
amazing. Now, I've got my emails from people. Right. Your action is like the same over every food because I'm always like, oh, it's delicious. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna do this one calm. This is really delicious. This is like the best chicken wings I've ever had.
They are good.
That is amazing. So, this is our chicken. Show me the stuffed pork that you got over here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep eating while he's talking about what he's unveiling right now.
So this is the stuffed sausage pork tenderloin. It's got the pork rub on it. right here again.
That's the same pork as the shoulder.
Same shoulder, yep.
Okay.
It went in at 275 degrees for 2 hours. Inside of it is a stuffed sausage that you cut down the middle and insert a stuffed sausage, smoke it for 2 hours, pull it out. Another homemade sauce that's on here is I got vinegar based.
Okay.
Apple juices in it, red pepper flakes, garlic, sugar, same stuff, all the common barbecue ingredients again. It goes back in and it kind of steams underneath a lightly loosed aluminum foil pan.
Normally I'd be talking right now,
Keep eating.
but I just can't stop eating. Now, before we cut that bad boy up, what kind of wood do you put in a smoker?
Today we're running apple and oak. You can use pecan, peach, mesquite, but when we talk about pork and chicken, we kind of want to go with a strong flavor and strong smoke flavor out of oak. Some people use mesquite, but mesquite isn't around here naturally. So, like with this, I'm not using briquettes like a small smoker. I'm using it actually to heat.
You're actually putting logs in there.
Putting logs in there to cook the meat.
Okay.
So we're using apple, which goes well with the pork, and oak, which goes well with the chicken.
Now, do you ever cook with pine when you smoke?
That's a tarry mess.
That's a tarry mess.
No,
to cook with that.
don't cook with pine.
So no pine.
No pine.
Definitely don't put furniture in there. Yeah. I'm gonna smoke. It's my grandmother's oak table. I thought I'd use that. Now, specifically for meats, is there a certain wood that goes with a certain meat? Like when you smoke fish, do you like to burn, I don't know, birch or a?
People, when they do fish, they do pecan or pecan, wherever you're from. Some people say it different. Or mesquite. Fish is a tough one. We don't really do fish too much around here. A lot of people don't like fish. Okay. So we stick with the fatty.
I don't like fish. I can't stand fish. I mean, I do like lobster, and I have had a lot of good fish on the show. But yeah, I'm just a mess. Well, I'm gonna get even more messy. All right, so let's cut up some of this. Say it again.
Stuffed sausage, pork tenderloin.
Stuffed sausage. Well, it's kind of backwards because it's stuffed pork sausage.
Whatever, stuffed pork
Stuffed
sausage, whatever. However you like it. It still tastes the same. Good.
So your company, do you guys have a truck company, engine company? How do you guys work it in, on how you guys ride? I'm so caught up on this chicken, I forgot this is Firehouse Kitchen, we gotta talk about it.
Currently, I'm stationed out at Station 3, which deals with the north end side of post for structural responses. We also deal with mutual aid for motor vehicle accidents. We're set up like a squad. So that's what we kind of do. We do a little bit of structural response, but a lot of it is motor vehicle based.
But everyone has their own positions. Now, do you have you have a towel ladder on the base?
Yes, we do.
So you have a towel ladder, engine company, a rescue truck. So pretty much you guys are assigned whatever your company you're assigned to. If you guys are assigned to that firehouse, then you guys are the towel ladder.
Yep. Station 2 has got both trucks. We have a smaller Quint, and then we have a 95-foot Pierce Tower.
Is there a particular house that is like the best house to work in?
No, we don't want to get into any battles between the companies, but...
Because then we can have it. I
Station
see
3
the
is up
guys
and coming.
behind, they're all raising their hand going, that's...
Station 3 is up and coming.
It's us, man, it's us. Station 3, baby, it's us. All right, very cool. All right, let's try some.
Absolutely.
Some stuffed sausage pork in the middle. All right, let's see.
So as you can see, the sausage is stuffed right down the center of the
right
tenderloin.
down the center. It's like a bullseye.
Along the outside, the different pink color is the smoke ring.
Okay.
And the smoke penetrating the meat. So that is not just undercooked, it is an actual smoke ring, which is caused by the smoke and the chemical reaction between the meat.
Very nice. Let's give it a try. It looks pretty cool. Wow. So you hear some noise behind us? There are military trucks just going down the road back and forth. Awesome. We're in Beirut, but we're actually here in the beautiful Catskills. Unbelievable. Matt, unbelievable. So delicious. Thank you so much for coming on Firehouse Kitchen.
Thanks for having me.
Westpoint, as I said before, I don't know how you do it. This place is so beautiful. I'd get through the front gate and then I just stop and just gazing. They'd say, "Where's Cooney?" He's by the front gate again. He's at Trophy Park, just chilling out, just looking at the river. We're gonna go meet one of you chiefs right now, and we're gonna talk a little bit about Westpoint, and we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's fire fact is the chest canister. We are here at the Nassau County Fire Museum, and we have a firefighter here from about the 1940s or 50s. This is a chest canister. This is like having a cigarette filter on your chest. The smoke comes in, it filters out some of the smoke, gives you a little bit cleaner air. But what it doesn't do is add oxygen. So carbon monoxide, some other carcinogens get into those firefighters' lungs. So what we've done in the future is now we have SCBA, self-contained breathing apparatuses, and that gives the firefighter oxygen to make him a better firefighter and a healthier firefighter. I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's fire fact is the chest canister.
For generations, our family has perfected authentic Mexican dishes, from seasoned chicken and beef to carnitas, arroz, and barbacoa. The Cardenas family has always followed the traditions of their ancestors when it comes to cooking. From the beginning, they've created authentic Mexican dishes from scratch using recipes that have been passed down and perfected over generations. This tradition of gathering around a great meal with family and friends is what Del Rio Foods strives to pass on. From our family to yours.
I'm standing here with Chief McAfee, Assistant Chief.
Assistant right.
Chief.
Yep.
You gonna bump the other chief out and take over?
No, I think he's gonna be here for a while. So we'll be
Very good, very good. Now, I know I got my peanut gallery of firemen over
Right,
there.
right. Yeah, they're always great.
They're always great. They're awesome. I had some meal here with Matthew Stack. That was unbelievable. Those wings.
I don't want to say who the winner was, but yeah, he cooks pretty great.
He is. He's the best cook in the firehouse.
We'll see. I can't say on camera.
All right. I think my two Johns. How I made a show with a couple weeks ago. That was on. I don't know. They might beg to differ with that. But Chief, Westpoint Fire Department, very, very hospitable. I love coming here. I mean, it sounds a little crazy now how much I'm saying I love. You got to find the homeless sleeping outside, on West Point. But tell me a little bit about the base for those fans who didn't see the last show.
Well, the post is actually a lot larger than a lot of people might think. We cover about 16,000 square acres. We have 3 fire stations, operate 2 engine companies, truck company, and do almost every special operation you could think of between water, air, swift water rescue, rope rescue, confined space. Kind of do a little bit of everything here. Got a great group of members here to support the mission of Westpoint in the community, so I'm excited to work here.
Yeah, it's a very, very, I tell you, all the fire, I feel like I was in New York City, because the hijinks and things, people yelling out in the background and the jokes.
Here?
Oh, yeah. Oh. And then even my sound guy, as we look, he goes, wow, these guys are great. We should just film a whole show of the Westpoint Fire Department. And then one of your guys goes, then we don't lose our jobs if we did that. So, but no, on a serious note, great bunch of guys you got here. And I see you have, what was your female firefighter's name?
Lieutenant Calderon.
Calderon.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
She's amazing.
And I mean, to be the only woman on the New York City Fire Department, we have maybe, 30, 50 women. Just on the small department, you only have 50 employees on the...
Yeah, about 54 people, depends on where we're at with our staffing.
Now, we were talking before, now you're a chief in the New York City Fire Department. You got to work in the department, and then we take tests and we work our way up. How did that happen with you? How did you get to be chief?
Well, getting to be chief, of course, is a long road. Just coming out here onto the East Coast has been quite the opportunity and the journey for me. I started in actually the Marine Corps active duty. I did 10 years in the Marine Corps active duty as a fireman. Got out of the Marine Corps actually just fairly recently in 2007, and I went to work for the Department of Defense with the Navy. I worked with the Air Force and now the Army. So I kind of made my way over here. First time on the East Coast, so they've made the transition very easy. So it's been great.
Very nice.
Great.
Now, do you like telling these Army grunts what to do because you're a Marine guy?
It's a little touchy there.
Is it a little touchy? We'll just get off that subject right now. Thanks a lot, Chief. Unbelievable. Thanks for having us. You and Chief Anella have been very hospitable getting us here. Everyone has just been unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, we definitely appreciate it. We're glad to have you guys here. On behalf of the Westpoint Fire Department, Chief Anella and our members, we'd like to present you with a coin, which is an organizational coin for the Westpoint Fire Department, just to say thank you. So we appreciate your time.
Very
Thank
cool.
you very much.
Look at that bad boy. That is unbelievable.
That coin right there represents the pride we have for the organization, the profession, just long-hearted traditions there, and just our pursuit of excellence every day, not only for the fire service profession, but the mission and the community here at Westpoint. And we just want to say thank you and present you with that coin.
Very nice. Isn't there a tradition to the coins in the fire department?
Yeah,
in the not the fire department so much as the military.
There is. I think the fire service and the military are fairly intertwined, and the tradition goes back all the way to World War I, the Vietnam, where back in the Vietnam days, soldiers used to go and collect bullets and take them as souvenirs and a sense of pride for what they have achieved. They'd go into their normal, bar, resting place, whatever, and challenge people. Yeah, cantina back in Vietnam, right? And challenge people with those bullets and just as a source of pride or unit pride. And so now that kind of developed into the coin, right? So now everyone, a lot of people carry coins to represent the pride they have in their organization. When they meet up, they actually take the coin, find another fire service member or military member, and kind of slam the coin down on the bar table there and challenge them to see their coin. If they don't have their coin, a round for everybody or a drink for everybody. If they have their coin, the challenger actually buys the drink. So it's kind of a fun way to take up the pride of fire service.
All right, here's my coin. Where's your coin? Oh, he's got a coin. Oh, he's hoping he
coin. Always carrying it right here.
Give me his only one.
So I think we're even.
Now we're even.
I think we're
even.
even.
We got to buy our own drinks. Thank you so much, Chief, for coming back.
Yeah, of course, always.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much for this. This is unbelievable.
Of course.
And we'll see you next time on
Firehouse Kitchen.
All right.
Funding for Firehouse Kitchen is provided by RW Prime, good times, great steaks, located at Resorts World, New York City. Best Market, your neighborhood's first choice. Riverhead Bay Motors, specializing in Subaru and Volkswagen. Murph's famous Bloody Mary mix, one sip, one believer, party with the Murph. Shallon Self-Defense Center, classes for men, women, and children. Kick with the best. Fire News, serving heroes since 1973. Gentle Dental, located in Eastport, New York. Renee Dumaine, fine jewelry located in East Islip, New York. DeCarlo Food Service, servicing the food industry since 1963, located in Farmingville, New York. FirefightersFashions.com, the swag of firefighters apparel. Now you can enjoy Firehouse Kitchen at your own leisure with Firehouse Kitchen DVDs. Rewatch your favorite recipes and stories with this DVD collection.